Hello, dear explorers and beautiful souls. How are you today? This is the Mystic Maze, so welcome. If this is the first time for your pick a card reading, so pick a maze reading, as I call it, and thank you and welcome if you're part of the tribe. So, hi to all the explorers. So for today, pick a card reading, I would like to see what people think of your project and career. So what do they perceive and what vision or map do they have on the situation? I've been preparing 3 piles for you to pick. You can connect with your intuition, staying at your ease or finding your peaceful corner, because this is very important. And whenever you're ready, I'm sure that you will feel drawn to one pile, more than one, non-pile. So in your instinct and intuition will work for you if you're ready to listen to it. So let's enter this beautiful reading. This is for pile number 1. We do have the seahorse, very interesting. Pile 2, we do have toad. And for maze and pile 3, we do have the firefly or lightning bud. I hope that you see the cards because they're very peculiar and I love the details of those animals. If you want, you can also pause the video to take your time, and whenever you feel the energy is connecting, you can go in the description box for sure, and by clicking, you will be brought to your adventure. So I will see you there. Bye. Pile 1. The seahorse. I let you see the details. This is very beautiful. This is like being a father and also constant, so being persistent in something. I'm picking that. So first of all, I don't know what they do perceive or know about your project, but I feel like the key in here of your maze in this adventure is about paternity. So, you know, the seahorse are animals and the male energies are bringing the eggs and carrying the eggs. So they do have a pouch. So it's about paternity, taking responsibility for the whole process, you know, of bringing, you know, some new seahorses to light. This is very beautiful. And then another fun fact, this is a fun fact. They have a special dancing in their courting behavior, and they can do that dance for 8 hours straight. And also they're not very good swimmers. They have to, you know, lean on something to properly swim. Very interesting. Very, you know, paternity is the keyword in here. I would like to see right now the energies, my dear explorer. So what do people think of your project or career? So I don't know if you have a specific person on your mind, but I'm very curious. We have the 2 of Wands, King of Swords, the Lovers, the Fool, and 4 cards. Okay. The back of the deck, we have the 2 of Swords. Dear explorer, I'm feeling that some decision has to be made. So I don't know if they are seeing you as very undecided, because one side is in the opening with the Ace of Swords and then the 2 of Wands that are indicating some kind of decision. This is for decision when you have made your decision and you're ready to cut someone, some toxic situation out to free yourself, you know. And you do also have the King of Swords, so very you're overthinking things, but you know your way. You have lists in your mind, you know your limits, you're testing, you're able to test them. And when it comes to decision, you're very proactive. That's what they think of you and of your project. Very ambitious, by the way, and is like in here you have two paths possible, and you're asked to, one is more conventional, that's the Two of Wands, and the other one is much more intriguing, risky, and so on. But this is a one, so it's for a new territory, new border on your list, you know. Then we have Lovers and the Fool. So two major arcana, very full of love and new beginnings. So I don't know, but I'm feeling like they do perceive that your project is very connected with all the surroundings, situations, and energies. Pile one, I'm feeling like they do perceive that you are beginning something, trusting in yourself, trusting in your process and project. You do want it, you know, you want to put your name on it. You're ready to take a risk. You're like the fool for them. So they do perceive you as, in some kind of manner, also childish, but very ready to, you know, stand where you are and, you know, fight for your dreams and your project as well, your career. Very good networking around you, very equal energies, satisfaction in relationships, at work also. I'm picking like you are doing such a great job, pile one. And I feel like you are very determined and very clear of mind in here. I want three cards, three final cards for you, my dear explorer, and then we are having some sort of key. So what do they think of your project? We do have a rock. Okay, this is the Smarties train, as I call it. The Smarties, you know, I feel like chocolate. This one. Okay, and then we have the dog staring at the star. This paternity, I'm feeling like you're living it like a blessing, because I'm picking like you want to bring something. For the moment, it's very solo situation within your project, but I do see you as coming to this rock solid point. So it's like you are more than rooted. It's like you have a solidity in here. So it's, you're bringing the structure together and you're creating your own thing. So they do perceive that your project or your career is like a rock, as solid as it, as, you know, is a stone. And then they do perceive that you're very perseverant, constant, you know, is also for the seahorse, like before. I feel like they do perceive that you want to, this is a very steep hill, you see, mountain. And the train is joyful for sure, and also is making such an effort to reach the top of the mountain. But you are making it with joy, so playing around. And also I feel like you're very reflexive, very reflecting on your own things, very innerish. But this dog is, yes, there is a star, maybe there is a moon, and very looking at the proper direction on this project. And gaining paternity. I feel like you're getting more and more involved, and this is like perceived, even though you can sound crazy, but you're looking at your success. This is your project and it's you, and constellation also. So very Aquarian grouping, networking situation here. Let's have one final key in here. Pile one. What do people think of your project and career? Very beautiful energies, by the way. Which is the final message for you? The key, maybe, you know, of your thread. There is the book. Very interesting. The key is, I gather more wisdom each day. I'm feeling like you're doing it. Yes, for sure. And this is because you trust your decisions and your intuitions. You love the things that you're doing, and also the people in the surroundings. You're very decided when you need to cut something, and it's like you are ready to take some risks and to take your own responsibility, paternity of things. So it's like your road is very steep for sure, but you're, gaining wisdom every day. And that's why you already have a star in there. Okay. They think very beautiful, beautiful things about you and about your career or project. So thank you very much for staying, dear explorer. This was a general reading, so take only the things that were resonating. I thank you very much for spending your time with me. You have many buttons to interact and also to subscribe, to stay in the flow if you want. And I thank you very much for staying. So I see you the next time. Hello, explorer. This is the card you picked, maze number 2, the toad. Okay, this is very interesting. I love animals. I've been reading something about toads recently, and they feel at home both in a land and in water, so they're like a crossover of something. Plus they do have no tail, so I feel like they have some sort of balancing of their jumps, all the time, and I feel like they know that, they master that, they are masters in that. And plus they can live a long time actually in life, so 50 plus years if they're in captivity, because sometimes they do last and live just for 10 years because do crossroads to move from one pond to another, and people driving, they do what they do. That's the point. I feel like toad, they can be poisonous as well, so this is very intriguing. That's why toxicity in them as well. But let me see, this is some sort of guidance, and it's interesting. I would like to give you more beautiful pile to see what do people think of your project. What do they see about it, about your career? We have the 7 of Wands, the Tower. Very intriguing. It's starting very... We have the 4 of Cups. No, it was this one. And then we have the 4 of Swords. Okay, I will take it like that. So, dear explorer, this situation is very peculiar. So the meaning of the toad in here is represented by listening to people, being a good listener, and also secrets. And I can feel some kind of, the guard is up. Your guard is up regarding this project or career. They do perceive that you are, it's not hiding, but just defending yourself. And I feel like you're bringing some truth to them, some authenticity, because it's like you can really listen to other people, but I feel like in here, it's some sort of refusal. So it's like you're not listening to them, or it's like they don't listen to you, they don't accept you, they don't perceive you. With the Empress, it's like abundance and success with the 6 of Wands that is coming in the beginning as main energy. So they do perceive that you are very beautiful and beautifully equipped for your adventure, both in career and also if it is a project also. I'm picking like someone here has put the guard up, and after that limit is like everything is exploding, and new boundaries are coming, new era is coming. So no more illusions, something very true for authenticity. This is also for authenticity. So the process is very disruptive in the energies that you are proposing, or at least this is what they think of you, because they have their map, of the situation in this maze. And I'm picking like in here as some sort of career and creativity offer is is coming in, but someone is not ready to see it. So inactivity. I want some cards more. I want to see more about this Four of Cups. It's a Wheel of Fortune. I want to know more about this Seven of Swords, and is 3 for collaboration of Pentacles. And this one, and for the 4 we do have the 9 of Pentacles. Options, illusions, fantasizing again. So there is something unclear about the situation. At least this is what they may think of you. Okay, so about you having many options and trying to collaborate with many people. So it's like you don't have a real direction with your project or career. And it's like you're on and off for sure. It's like changing of the seasons with this Wheel of Fortune. And the season is like being single. So work in the end on yourself. But I mean, with yourself and no one else, okay? That's your position and you don't want to change it. It's like you for yourself. It's the only person that you are trusting is the self. And you have secrets. I feel like I do perceive some sort of energies in here. Yes, you want to collaborate with many people for the best of the team in some kind of way, for the best of the project, to save the project, to, you know, end the project properly. But in here there are some on and off very strong energies and major arcana, so this is very complicated. But you want fertility, so it's like you want to give birth to your ideas and very successfully. So that's what they do perceive. But very guarded. You sound very guarded. I mean, about this project and your career. I'm feeling like you don't want to interact very much as long as it is for work. You're not very, you know, someone they can speak to in this specific moment. Because the toad is generally a good listener. So, or it can be that you know some secrets, you know, that were revealed to you. This is very interesting. Pile 2, I want a long version of it. I don't know what about you, but I have just few cards more. So we have 2 oracle cards. This first. The moon. Secrets for sure, you know. Again, one eye is open, the other one is closed. Something unseen in here that we do not see properly, you know. That is for the best, maybe in the end. That is for the best. I wanted this car, or was this one? This one. Okay, a snake. I don't know. What do you think about snakes? They can, you know, change their skin. So I'm feeling like in here, they're exploring some mysteries are in this reading. So I'm feeling like secrets, and very, this is a very pragmatical card sometimes, but also very dreamy. So when you enter that kind of moment where you are dreaming about your dreams, is very delicate and full of mysteries for sure, magical elements, and, you know, toxic situations as well. So I'm feeling like in here it's like you're guarded because you don't know something precisely, you do not perceive it on the situation. So it's like you're very guarded. You're collaborating with many people, or at least they are fantasizing you. So they have fantasies of collaborating, I mean, from a career point of view. But the energies are very disruptive. So I'm feeling like something is coming out, or is just coming out very soon. Something will be seen or discovered, because in this moment, this is very secret. But something is going to change and going to be more peaceful. That's what I see in here. Regarding what is happening, I mean, what are their thoughts about it? But very secret, something they don't tell you. So I don't know. For some of you, if it is resonating, please apply to your case. It may be that you have a partner or someone you are trying to create a partnership with, special collaboration with your project, you know, a special something. And I'm feeling like the people that you're thinking about are not really sincere with you. So this is a warning, or you can take it for what it is, I mean, for your interpretation. But something is unseen. From one side, we have something that is visible, and on the other side, we have this mystery, you know, but the opened eyes is connected with this lotus. Okay? You see, I am honest with myself and others. So I don't know this phrase. This is very secretive as well. We have another eye here. I hope that you see it perfectly. Very intriguing. I'm honest with myself and others. I will keep it here. Secrets all over the places, and for sure, honesty. Changes. Being very prolific with projects. So I feel like you're very fertile with your ideas and project, but many secrets are kept in here. So this is just a beginning, a starting map. Okay. So dear explorer, thank you very much for staying here. This is everything for the moment. I hope that you enjoyed and that you are taking only the things that are resonating to you and apply to your case. If you want to stay in touch and stay in the flow, you can click many buttons, and there is also a bell. And I thank you very much. You have all my best wishes for your career and projects. So I will see you very soon, hopefully. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is your maze. Welcome to your adventure. We have the firefly or lightning bud. So this is for simplicity, and this is about childhood. So a very detailed card that I hope that you see properly, for very sweet things that come into me. Other facts about the firefly is that in Japan is very loved, is very adored. They have gardens for that, because when they are becoming and growing adults, okay, of firefly for sure, they are losing the capacity and the skill to produce the light. So there is some sort of mid-season, and some gardens in Japan are prepared for the event. So when they are making this change of season, and is a symbol for anticipation of season. Also, the other thing is that Dante, you know Dante, okay? So the writer, poet, in the, Divina Commedia, is using a description of the fireflies in a valley of Tuscany. So in the hell of Dante Alighieri, okay? Very particular, not everywhere. And I feel like they're very peculiar with the vibe of it. So I don't know what people think of your project and career, but I feel like you're doing like with this simplicity and childhood, is like you are very near to your dreams. Pile 3. Let's see if it is resonating. Let's see the thread in this mysterious maze, to see what do people think of your project. Oh, this one is coming out. We have the Queen of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Wands. Wow. Back of the deck, we do have the Nine of Cups. About this project, I see, first of all, for sure, the Nine of Cups, that is just giving me the sensation of someone in this project that is very okay with what is happening. So very satisfied for the moment. So the next step is the 10, and is the culmination. So the ending for a new beginning, in life. So the fulfillment of the 10 of Cups. In here we are anticipating. So it's the moment before reaching another cup. And it's like, okay, with you, you're very satisfied in this condition. And they do perceive that you are very conquering something. I don't know if you are matching with them, but they do perceive that you have the Queen of Wands and the Queen and the King of Wands as well. So very on fire, passionate about work, very ambitious for conquering new adventures, discovering, such an explorer, a wanderer as well. Very full of new ideas, maybe sometimes too many, so it's very dispersive sometimes. But I'm feeling like the two of them are perfectly balancing those. This is like the power couple for me. Very on fire for things, sharing interesting things such as interests, hobbies, career advices, and point of view. I feel like those two figures are very compatible with each other. And I do perceive that you also have the Queen of Swords. So many feminine energies coming in. I'm feeling like there is some grieving and some regrets about something. So I don't know if it's you or the other counterpart, but I'm thinking like on this project, there is some kind of emotions that are not being healed right now, but those emotions are represented in the field of swords. So it's a mental mark that is still to be healed. It's like you are tangling the situation, twisting it, grieving for that. But sometimes, yes, it's like you're feeling that, the stabs, I mean. On the other end, it's like if you're still concentrated on that, it will never heal. It will take you a long time. So it's like a condition you're deciding right now to stay in with your project. Or at least this is what they do perceive of it, of your project and career. So very decided personality, very, you know what to do. It's like you're in charge of things. They do perceive you as very cleverish, witty, being able to plan things. It's like you are, you know, someone who is a planner, a problem solver as well. Very logical, very intuitive as well, sometimes very rushy, very fast in taking decisions and cutting, you know, edges, as I say in here. So I would like to have some more information about these Three of Swords that sound very sentimental in here, because, you know, yes, they are very passionate love also, those two elements, so the Queen and the King. But I'm feeling like more career-oriented than other kings and queens. And this is very emotional, by the way. So I'm not seeing Five of Cups, so grieving. Some is like a sad feeling that you have on your situation, or it's just the Emperor and the Three of Cups. This is some sort of awakening, probably, for you. It's like something you were not able to see, and the people that have you on their mind is like they're thinking of your career, that there is some occasion missing in here. There is something, some sadness, some grieving, so something like a loss in here. And it's like you're staying in that condition, but also feel like this is like a test for you on your mystical path, for sure, to grow, to have more, to gain more clarity, to gain more empowerment. And the empowerment that you don't see is like this tree is transforming cups by being the Emperor. So the way out in here, the key, you know, about this Three of Swords is like you can use those emotions to set new boundaries, to decide again, to stay on your throne again for your own independence. And this is like confirmed with this Nine of Cups. And by childhood, is like you need to come back to your roots to find your light. Your light is not trapped into your mindset. Do open your eyes, you know. This is like the storytelling in here, the story in this maze. It's like you can empower yourself if you transform those swords into cups. So emotions, feeling like open to life, to celebrate, to have success. So it's like they do perceive that you have some kind of obstacles, but with the Judgment, it's like you have all the instruments, you have all the tools to gain back to empower yourself. Is like time to be okay with your own independence. Okay, is like regaining some kind of stability, because you have many queens and a king, so it's like, and the emperor, so it's like on this project is like you're are super, you sound like a superhero. I don't know what about you, but they do perceive that your project, your career is very, very straightforward. It's very going to your precise point. It's like even though obstacles are on your way and those are mental, is like you know what you have to do and what you want for yourself, so that you are celebrating by yourself. But maybe you should include more other people as well. Also colleagues, I don't know, co-workers. What do they perceive of you? The spiral. This is like also for me hardworking. But you see, this is a bee and is the one who is following and bringing light. Again, the light is very important in here. The light is very important. Something is transforming. Much more simple things, simpler things are coming, easier things are coming for you. And we do also have a secret key in here. You see, there is a lock. You can unlock it if you want. I feel like you have all the potential. They're seeing this story of yours with your project and career. So they do think that you went into your spiral. So I don't know, maybe it could be a toxic situation where you were following your project day and night, and this could be very, I mean, I've been doing that and it's very heavy and out of mind sometimes. But I know on the other end that if something is important, it's like you're following like a light and you're never tired. And this is very, I feel like in here right now, but you are not on that side. So of the story is like you're more centered and taking care of yourself. This is for self-care and being able to find your light, and that this light, it's you. It may be you, your project, your career, your mission, very beautiful firefly. And something is boiling, so some transformation on things. The water is boiling, so there's something up and is about to happen in here. That is what they do perceive of it. And then we have a mysterious event or a mysterious key. So it could be a piece of information. It could be a person coming to you, your way. It could be a sign that you perceive with your intuition. I feel like something is coming to, have to see, to be able to see that the key is in your hand already there. And that light is the only thing that matters. Your authenticity, your light, follow your light. I'm feeling like they do perceive that you are following it. Very connected with your dreams. So I feel like you're such a dreamer. And right now it's like you're giving structure with this emperor, okay? And also all those kings and queens. Very interesting reading, pile 3. The thread of this maze is very full of lights and fire on fire, for sure. I would like to have one last card for you, my dear explorer. So what do people think of your career and project? Or projects, or even project. One is enough, I love it. Beauty raises my vibration. I seek it out for healing and joy. Beauty raises my vibration. I seek it out for healing and joy. So the key in here is maybe they are perceiving that you are raising your vibration. Right now, everything is much more beautiful. Also very attractive, for sure, because you do also have two figures of wands, so very attractive you are, pile 3, for sure. But you are attracting something bigger right now for your healing and joy, and they do perceive that is the key. That is your light, on this project. This was everything for the moment, dear explorer. If it is resonating, take only the things that are, and that can apply to your case. So if you want to let me know, there are many other buttons, and I thank you very much for spending your time with me. So I will see you